Hello, everyone. Welcome to Tabletop Tyranny Tuesdays, where we play our little side campaign, our secondary campaign of Phandelver and Below the Shattered Obelisk. We have 2 sessions on YouTube at the same channel you are at, and we have our 4 glorious players back: Ethan
Glorious.
Waven, Star Waven, Emily Waven, and Craig isn't. Now he's thumbs it up. There we go. I'm gonna do a bit of a. I like to ask players usually questions from the campaign. I think we're gonna do riddles now. I'm gonna ask them a riddle. They're gonna write it down, and they're all gonna answer. If they get the answer right, they get a point of inspiration. If they get the answer wrong, they get to participate in the experience. But yes, without further ado, let me find one that sounds easy enough.
You haven't found it yet? You're not prepared?
Come on.
I had one and I started scrolling and I lost it.
Oh no.
I just think we need to tell dad jokes so we can make Jacob laugh to get a point of inspiration.
Maybe next session. Alright, here is the riddle, more so question. What comes down but never goes up?
Rain? No, I wasn't supposed to do that. Sorry, I was supposed to write.
Maybe.
That's a good answer, though. I might take that.
That's what I was literally thinking.
Shit, my first thought was, like, anytime somebody asks a riddle, I'm like, time?
Yeah.
That's, like, always the answer, usually.
Alright,
Time.
write down what you guys think the answer is, and we will do a reveal.
Sorry for shouting it out.
That may not be right.
Regardless, I apologize.
Goes down,
Hey,
but
that
never
was
comes
my
up.
answer, and I can't think of anything else.
This
Let me
got
know
me
when you-
stumped. I don't think it's rain.
I don't think it is either, but
What comes down but never goes up? That's such a dad riddle. Listen to this other riddle. It says, why is Europe like a frying pan? Because it has grease at the bottom.
Oh,
That's so stupid.
yeah, those are definitely dad jokes.
That is a dad joke one.
That's so stupid. What the hell? Alright. Everyone locked in yet? We still thinking? Still contemplating?
I'm just sticking with my first answer.
Someone play the 24 clock sound. Toot.
Is everybody else
I
good?
got mine.
We're good.
Got it? Alright. We're gonna do a big old reveal in 10, 9,
Long
3,
countdown.
2, 1. Alright, let's see what you guys wrote down.
I wrote
Okay.
rain.
Time,
Backwards
rain.
talk.
I can barely make these out. What's
Yeah.
that one say, Ethan?
Mine is
Leaves.
Oh,
Leaves?
Yeah,
I
leaves.
like that. Sorry, what'd you write?
rain.
I can't see that. I don't know what you expect from me.
rain.
It's rain. Duh.
I'll believe you. All right, so the answer is rain. It is rain.
It's not, there's no way. That makes no sense though.
I will say
It evaporates.
Yeah, it evaporates and goes
Well, it's
back.
it's
in.
not rain at
Okay,
that
it
point.
goes
It's just
back
it's just a
Okay,
puddle.
Ninth
I think
grade
you guys
biology.
are overthinking this.
That's what I was thinking. It does go back up.
all right. Here's a secondary question then.
Oh,
What has a neck but no head?
a neck?
Oh.
What
oh,
has a
oh, I
neck
know this one.
but
Wait,
no
wait,
head?
Ooh, are we writing it down? I'm not gonna shout it this time.
Yes.
What was it? I've heard this one before.
I don't
Just heard it.
Thanks.
I don't know if this is right or not.
I got it. I got it.
I think it's right.
Let me know when you guys are done writing your answers. Just do like thumbs up or something.
My answer's on my face.
I still can't read it out.
Okay, but you know I'm done.
Trying to write backwards.
I've
Oh my
heard
God.
this one before.
That's
Has
what
a
I'm
neck.
saying. I've heard it before. I just can't
But
think
no
of what
head.
it was. I'm lost.
We all locked in?
Yeah, we're ready.
Ethan, are you still thinking?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a countdown.
Anybody
Maybe a
who's
countdown.
tuned in tonight, we will be playing riddles all
Yes.
night.
Riddles all night.
I'll give you a 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
I tried writing it
3,
backwards. It doesn't look good. All right.
2, 1.5, 1.
Oh, I should have wrote it really
Beep,
big.
beep, 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 beep. All right. So, what the fuck is this?
Does it say time again?
Okay,
I-
so
You're not gonna be able to read mine. I put guitar.
guitar, okay. I can't see that star. What is it?
Hold on.
Not Penny's boat.
Oh, why don't we just read them out? Because I can't read any
Yeah.
of this shit.
Yeah, it's-
It says shirt.
Okay, a shirt,
Oh. That's good.
Mm.
I don't know. I put a staff.
staff. Okay. What'd you write? Emily, you said time, bottle, or what?
Time or bottle gourds?
Bottle, okay. And Craig, you said guitar?
Yeah.
So, the real answer that this website gives me, don't come from me now. It says a bottle.
Okay.
So
What,
I think
he's
Emily,
obviously
I
got
think
it.
Yeah,
Emily
yeah.
is basically correct.
No
I will
fucking
say,
way.
I don't know what the head of a t-shirt would be. I think a head, I don't know.
It's a head
Listen.
hole.
Well, a t-shirt has a collar. It doesn't have a neck.
Ah.
I've heard it though.
Should've said a
before, and
turtleneck.
Someone said shirt.
That's it. No more riddles. We're done.
Dang
This
it!
website's confrontation. This website's complicating. All right.
This is fun.
So Emily, get a point of inspiration. If you already have one, you can give it out to someone that doesn't. I'm gonna do a bit of a recap for the streamers
Wait,
and for
Do
everyone.
we get from the first one?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. I think Ethan's the only one that didn't get shit. Ethan, good try.
What the- I think my answer was great for the first one. Leaves?
We're gonna leave
They
it in the
fall, but
past.
they
That's
can't go back
fair.
All right, you can get one too.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't think Ethan's ever heard of wind.
You can't
Okay.
put them back on a tree.
Well,
Say
no.
lifespan.
All right, here we go. Recap for stream and for everyone here. So, questioning the surrendering goblin that gave the party some valuable information on how to infiltrate the Cragmaw hideout with fast reactions and quick thinking, the party entered the hideout with little resistance. They eventually saved Sildar Hallwinter from the devious goblins and almost performed a flawless escape, where eventually, their luck ran out, which usually happens. They had to fend off the bugbear leader and the little pet of his, the wolf named Stripper, the Ripper. Other than that, they vanquished the foes. They were no longer under the threat of the goblins coming to kind of ambush them, as Vara used the bugbear's head to intimidate and scare the rest of the goblins away. And with that, they
No, uplift. I
uplift.
uplift them. Thank
They
you.
ran away in honor. I don't know.
I don't know.
That's where the party then learned some information about what had happened to Sildar and Gundren. Sildar had told you that as they were making their way to Phandelver, they were ambushed by a goblin who had a really long head, very elongated head, and some glowing green eyes. Sildar claimed that the goblin pushed the cart over without even making any kind of contact physically with it, as if some sort of strange magical force pushed the cart over. Both Sildar and Gundren were dragged off into this cave, where Sildar overheard the goblins say that someone named the Spider wanted Gundren, since Gundren had recently discovered the Wave Echo Cave. And with that, Gundren was hauled away to this spider. Sildar also overheard the goblins say Gundren was being taken to a place called Cragmaw Castle. He was unaware of where that is, and Sildar suggested that everyone travel to Phandelver to ask around in hopes that maybe someone in town has heard of such a place. Of course, not without pay, as Sildar said he would pay you all 50 gold in total for his rescue and for the safe passage to town. And we kind of... I'm going to reread what the last dialogue I read, the last little box text as you guys were arriving to Phandelver. I'm going to swap the town art. So yeah, so the rutted track emerges from a wooded hillside and you catch your first glimpse of Phandelver. The town consists of 40 or 50 simple log buildings, some built on old fieldstone foundations. More old ruins, crumbling stone walls covered in ivy and briar surround the newer houses and shops, showing how this must have been a much larger town in centuries past. Most of the newer buildings are set on the sides of the cart track, which widens into a muddy main street as it climbs toward a ruined manor house on a hillside at the east side of town. As you approach, you see children playing on the town green and townsfolk tending to chores or running errands at the shops in town. Many people look up at you and smile as you approach, but they all return to their business as you go by. The weather is cool and calm. The sky is in that kind of transition to dusk as the sun is starting to make its way down to set. You guys have arrived with Sildar, who is still severely beaten up, not as much as he was before. He has been healed. And yeah, you guys have the town of Phandelver before you. Sildar sits in the wagon with you. You all have, remember, y'all also were able to get all those rations, all those goods that seem to have been stolen from Phandelver recovered as well. So you have quite a big haul as you come into town. And you're just making your way through, passing people. What do y'all want to do? Where do you want to go? Sildar is kind of half asleep at the moment.
Did we heal him all the way?
He's healed up to 9 HP. He was healed to 9.
Okay.
So he's still bloodied, but he's doing much better than he was before.
How long was the journey?
To Phandelver from that hideout was maybe a half day's travel or so.
So we got a short rest?
Yeah, I think you guys already did a short rest. I could have swore you guys did.
I can't remember.
But if you haven't, go ahead and take a short rest. You're all level 2 now, which is exciting. Much faster than in Icewind Dale. Praise the Lord. Don't you shake your head, you son of a bitch. But yeah, you guys sit at the center of, not really the center of town, but you guys are in the town. I'm going to share some art on the maps of the town of Phandelver. You should see it if you have it open. You guys, we'll use Brutus Bronco. Okay, that's tiny. We're not going to use that guy. We'll use a Tarask. That's our token.
Tarask.
There we go.
Oh, I got
So
you.
yeah. So yeah, you guys are coming down from the Tribord Trail, making your way into town. What do y'all want to do as y'all enter this town? Y'all have Sildar. He is kind of half asleep. You have these goods, which Vara knows have come from the Lion Shield Coaster, which is a building in town. Vara could show you all around. She knows the town really well. She's lived here her whole life. So I'm gonna hand it over to you. You guys can choose where y'all want to go and what y'all want to do.
I want to lean over to Sildar and be like, "Hey, man," kind of like wake him up.
Oh, yes, hello, yes.
Where are you wanting to go?
Good question. Well, I feel pretty fucked, if that's not obvious that it is. I think maybe we should head for the Stonehill Inn. Maybe find some lodgings for all of us. I hear they have good food and it's a nice, comfortable beds, or as nice as you can get in a small town.
Yeah, man, you can stay there. I have somewhere to stay if I need to, so...
Oh, are you inviting me over? Is this an invitation?
I just said that you can stay in the inn. I have somewhere to stay.
I think what he's implying is like, are we also able to stay where you have to stay? Or should we all get rooms in the inn and you go off and stay in your own?
So, thing is, I gotta ask first, because of certain things that are at my home.
I mean, if it's too much trouble, an inn's fine, but...
I mean, I think it's fine. As long as you don't rat me out.
You mean rat you out for the good stuff?
Yeah.
I mean, we already know about that, though. We could have done that already.
Yeah, but then you know where it's at.
Right. Okay. I mean, so I guess.
Honestly, it's up to my grandma.
I mean, it's always up to the grandma, right?
Yeah, so.
Bildar chimes in. Well, I mean, if you're not comfortable, I don't mind staying there. Maybe we could all share a drink and get to know each other
I'm
a little better.
Saying, man, that.
I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. But just in
not
case.
Technically, my home. Or my house.
I mean, I guess a better question is there space anyway for others?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, how about this? We don't need to know where it is. We can go to the inn. You can go ask what you need to ask, so you don't leave
Well,
us.
now I feel bad, man.
Well, you don't have to feel bad. It makes sense.
You know what? We're gonna go. First, let's drop off this stuff. Okay,
Sure.
let's go to
Alright.
the Lion Shield Coaster.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys drive the wagon over to a building. You see there's a wooden sign shaped like a shield, and it's painted with a blue line, very much reminiscent to what is on the actual cargo. There are these same like insignias on this cargo. It is a wood building, very, you know, not too glorious and like extravagant. It's what it needs to be. It's obviously a, you know, supplier of different foods, different supplies, but nonetheless, you pull the wagon up next to the Lion Shield Coaster, and as you enter the door, you hear the bell above kind of rings. As you enter, you see a very less than favorable stocked store. Var, you know this isn't like how it's supposed to be. Usually this establishment is usually, you know, well stocked with goods. Behind the counter is a human woman. She is dressed in blue and mainly blue, silky, like drapey, baggy clothing with some leather accents. She has a couple of giant horns for drinking. You see she has these very beautiful black leather boots that are laced up to her knees, and she has some very hardcore goth eye makeup on. She's very very intense, very heavy-handed with her eyeliner.
Sweet.
She looks like this. I probably did a way worse description than what I could have done. She looks like that. Probably not as goth as I was making out, but she looks like that. But nonetheless, she sees you, or she sees you approach as the bell above your head rings the door, and she looks up and she says, "Oh, hello. How if you need help, just let me know. There's some goods on the shelves. There's not much, but feel free to look about."
Her name is Lennon, right?
Yes, her name is Lennon.
Like, hey, what's up, Lennon?
Oh, hey, how's it going?
I think we have stuff for you.
What do you mean? She walks over to you, looks outside and says, "Oh, wow, well, shit, you help me bring it in. That's awesome. Let me. How about this? If you guys bring it in and just bring it inside, I'll stock it out and all that. But let me pay you. It's the least I can do. That shipment's been gone for about. It was supposed to arrive like 4 days ago, and let me just, if you can bring it inside, I'll go get some payment for all of you. Thank you so much." She reaches out to shake each of y'all's hands.
I shake it.
Thank you so much.
I give a fist bump.
Yeah, she fist bumps you as well. Well, yes. She disappears behind the counter through a different door. And you guys all just over time load it into the establishment. And as soon as you guys finish, she comes back out with a little bit of a coin purse, and she extends it towards you. She says, "It's about 50 gold. So I don't have enough for all of you, 50 gold for all of you, but this is what I had on hand, and this is the least I could do for." I don't even know what happened to the shipment. How did y'all come across this? I mean, you guys aren't the usual supplier. You guys don't really What happened?
Is what's his face still with us? Did he just help us
Yeah.
bring this stuff in? Yeah.
Yeah, Sildar was helping you. He declines the gold.
Oh, okay. Well.
Wait, how much gold did you say?
50 gold. So 50 gold
So-
split between the four of you.
So it should be
Okay.
25 each. This and the other 50.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we were tasked with a job by a friend of Sildar's here, and they got held up by some goblins, and we helped. Basically, all there is to it, and yeah.
Oh, that's yeah, goblins have been a bunch of goblins messing around outside of town. I don't know what if it's just the weather's been nice, but I still thank you for bringing it back. I didn't think it. I didn't know what happened to those guys. I was kind of worried about them. So, you didn't happen to see any other people or anything like that?
No.
Oh, well, they probably died then. They're probably dead.
I mean, are you looking for someone?
No, it was just my curiosity, honestly. You know, the world works in mysterious ways. My goods have been delivered.
I mean, it sounded like pretty specific curiosity, though. You said they probably died.
Well, yeah, just the usual people that bring in goods. I didn't know if you saw any other bodies.
Right.
I don't get
okay.
I don't get the names of those guys. You guys aren't the normal like cut from the same cloth. You guys obviously don't look like good deliverers, like suppliers.
Sure, fair.
Yeah.
I mean, you're welcome.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah, obviously wasn't the job we set out to do, but what was it? Am I getting things confused here? The stuff we brought was... Yeah.
Sildar looks over to you and says, "Oh no, we had to deliver stuff to Barthren's provisions across town.
Right. Yes.
This was just a happy coincidence. And I'm glad we were able to assist you, ma'am." She curtsies and nods her head. As you guys are all kind of talking, in the little corner, like away from the main door, you hear the door open again and the bell above ring out as the door hits it. And you see a human, another human. They're dressed in mainly leather armors, and they have a red cloak that kind of hangs off their shoulder like a little half coat. And they walk in, and you see them kind of looking through all the boxes of goods, and you see them reaching into a crate of apples, and they pull out an apple and start chewing on it. And you all, with your passive insight, notice Linden. She had her body kind of tenses up, like a little state of nervousness. They look up as they eat their apple, and they kind of look around their other goods and kind of scan each of you over. And they just smile, and they say, "It's just a daily food tax, love. Thanks so much." And he winks at Linden, and he walks outside with the crate kind of askew and some of the supplies messed with. And you see as this individual leaves through the door once again, you see Linden's body language kind of relax and detense up.
So did he look like a guard?
He had like the outfit familiar to a guard. There was no real crest or like heraldry to it.
Yeah.
Vara, you know that's not normal. You've never seen someone with that kind of outfit on before. And you know that usually people don't just get to walk into a store, grab a piece of food, eat it, and leave without paying.
Lennon? Who the fuck was that?
Oh, that's just it's just one of the red brands. I don't know his name, but yeah, he's daily food tax. They offer protection for the city now. Yes, they work for someone named Glassstaff, but never seen that guy or girl or whatever. They have been here for about a week or two. And that's mainly why the store.
Glass
staff. Yeah, glass staff.
Okay.
They've been here for a couple of weeks. And they've protected the city and raised prices and taxed some stuff. It's different system, but obviously we welcomed them graciously, and we're so happy they're here.
Was this something you needed? Did someone call them in, or did they just decide to?
They just showed up one day, and that's been how it's been.
So is this glass staff here?
I have no idea. I've never seen the man, heard the name, or I've never seen him. No one in town has ever seen him before. It's just they always say, glass staff will hear about this. Glass staff will deal with this.
Right.
But I've never seen him or her before. I mean, maybe someone at the Stonehill Inn might have seen him or heard about him or her. But most people I've talked to that don't really know what this person looks like. If it even is a person, it could be a goblin. Yes. Why are you raising your hand, sir?
Oh, this was to DM, not.
Okay, she doesn't say that.
No, you're good. I just want to possibly just sneak away and try and follow him.
Yeah. Go ahead and make a stealth check. You're basically trying to beat your party's passive perception.
Can I?
Whatever
Oh,
else.
he's trying to sneak, like, so we don't see him.
Well, yeah. Is that what you're trying to do, or are you trying to just sneak to follow the
No,
guy?
I'm trying to sneak to follow the guy. I don't care if they see me.
Because
Okay,
if I get a sense he's doing that, can I help him by like continuing to talk to this or talk to
her? Yeah.
her. Yeah.
Lennon. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, she's very much engaged into your conversation. Rivian, you slip away without any. You don't need to make a roll to get away from her. She's
Okay.
in conversation.
And I would just
But
ask.
you.
Oh, I was just gonna say I would just ask her. So I mean, how many of these red brand are in Phandelver right now? Like approximately.
They usually have rotating shifts. I've seen the most I've seen at one time is 14. In total, that was like a big group. But they usually travel in like parties of 4, like they patrol. But they kind of they're so helpful and they keep our town so safe
Yeah.
Wait, from what?
from potential threats, goblins, marauder attacks.
Goblins.
Yeah, there's been some goblin shenanigans happening recently. How long have you been? It's been a while since you've been here, huh? A couple months changes a bunch, actually.
Well, have you seen my grandma or my brother?
Yeah, they're still up at the house at your farm. They come down every now and again. They talk to people, but they mostly stay themselves now. I know your brother had a rough run-in with one of these guards, and there were, repercussions to it, and he was punished. But nonetheless, they protect us, and we're so happy they're here to protect us.
Do I need to roll an insight to like hear
Yeah.
her tone
You can
of
definitely
voice?
do
Okay.
Yeah, y'all can roll insight check. And then we'll kind of swing over to Rivian in a second
Yeah.
after.
Insight
14.
21.
Holy shingles.
Yeah, you can tell that she's obviously like saying this through gritted teeth. She doesn't believe what she's saying. It seems she's putting up a front. Maybe she's afraid that someone may be watching, looking, listening. It's one of those things that if you ever have like Big Brother always overwatching you.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
So
I wouldn't
you guys
address
call it.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Yeah.
address it. I would just be like, all right, noted.
But she smiles. She just smiles at all of you. Yeah. Well, are you guys visiting long? Y'all staying anywhere specific, or got anything else you're gonna do while you're in town? I don't really know what to talk to you guys about. I don't really. I don't know you two, and I know Yvar, but I mean,
We're
what's the
good.
news? Oh, okay.
We're good. Thanks.
Oh, all right.
Have a
Okay.
good day.
Yeah, we cut over Riven as you guys end your conversation with Lennon. So Riven, go ahead and make a stealth check for me. You see this this red brand, this blonde guy with this like little half red cloak. You see him walking down the streets as he's just lazily biting into the apple, throwing it up, catching it in his hand, and as he's whistling along. You see he walks past people and he kind of like jumps at them and makes them flinch a little bit. And then he keeps walking.
16.
16. Give me 1 second. Let me look up this person's stuff. Easily enough, you're able to follow him, track him. He is walking just the main road of Phandelver. You see him walking this main road right here. So he came from Lion Shield Coaster. He's walking out. You see him hit this corner, and he starts walking this way.
Okay.
And you follow him easily enough, and as you walk past him, you see people in town. They're going about their business. You see them actively avoiding this red brand, and you see him as he's approaching. What to be 2 more red brands, who are leaning against the side of the building. You see one of them has like a little dagger. It's kind of whittling away at the building, carving in like it's his initials. You see a woman red brand kind of grabbing a little kid by his collar of his shirt and kind of scolding him. And then after a moment of scolding, you see her throw him against the ground and wipe her hands off. And then she turns to talk to this other red brand that you had been following.
I want to try and get in closer and listen in.
Okay. Yeah. So the buildings that they're leaning against is this big blue one right here.
Master's Hall.
Yeah.
Or no, that's not.
It's the one that's above that one right there. They're kind of leaning against the front of the actual building, and you can make another stealth roll to kind of sneak your way up closer to listen.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay, go for it.
That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20, perfect. Yeah, you sneak up close enough to hear them with just your passive perception. You don't need to make a perception check. That's a good roll. You hear, excuse me, you hear, you see that one that was chewing on the apple. He leans up against the wall next to the other one. He says, "Seems there's some new citizens in our town, and they haven't been properly greeted. I think we should go get Hubert and give them a right introduction to the way this town works. Let him know that Glassstaff isn't afraid to get his hands a little dirty." The girl says, "Beats me. I'm tired of fucking with these fucking kids. Did I ever say I hate children? I don't know why people have children." The guy that's whittling away says, "Oh, I don't know. I just, I don't know." The other one's like, "Why did you even speak? Why did you even talk?" I don't know. The girl looks up. "Let's go get Hubert from the inn and let's go properly introduce these folk to the way this town runs." They all stand up and they start walking they walk like past you. You're kind of like in an alleyway next to that building. They walk past you and you see them head to the center, back towards the center of town, to the Stonehill Inn.
I'll start heading back to the group.
Yeah,
with that information.
Yeah, by the time you make it back, the group's kind of already exiting the establishment, and you guys are kind of like just standing out in the town center. You see Rivian kind of come sliding out behind from one of the buildings and approaches all of you. And there are people actively just walking around you.
Hello, guys.
Where'd you go?
I got some news for us, so gotta look around,
Sure.
Saw the town. I'm gonna pull them all closer a little bit. Just, like the little. We might have a warm welcome coming to us, yeah. Just so you guys know. The Red Brand. They don't like people in their town. I don't know, Vara. You're from here, but they said they're gonna go get someone named Hubert. I don't know who the fuck that is, but yeah.
I'm usually a very peaceful person, but I really want to kick all of their asses right now.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like they're too peaceful, if I'm being honest.
Well, I have never heard of these people, and this is very brand new. I've been gone a couple months. I really need to check on my grandma and my brother, so...
Yeah, I mean, this doesn't sound right, and, what's her face back there? She didn't seem like she was being very honest when she was talking about appreciating their presence, so...
Yeah, I got that feeling too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she said that at least 14. I don't think we can take on 14 people, so we might need to bide our time, but I'm kind of with
I
you.
mean, they travel in groups of 4.
And speaking of that, you guys, you don't see the ones that entered the Stone Hill Inn, but you do see another a group of them kind of walking down from the Tribord Trail. You guys are kind of standing just like in the town center right here. You see them go down that road and head off in this general direction. As they pass you, they all kind of glance over at you. You see the very smallest, the shortest one looks to be a human woman, probably early 20s. She looks at you and she just spits on the ground towards y'all and keeps walking.
I'm gonna go like that.
You see her slap the guy next to her. She like motions over towards you with her head. And they all stop and they all turn around. And she walks forward. You got a problem? Or you just like to gesture for free? Last time someone was caught gesturing for free, there was a proper payment that was provided. Do you have that payment? Yes, 1 gold. Thank you.
No, I don't think I do.
I think she was just
stares at you.
I think she was just concerned that you might have like a cold or something, and you might, infect her with it.
I want you to make a persuasion check because I really like that.
That was good.
I really like that.
Persuasion?
Yes, sir.
18.
She looks at you and looks back. All right. Well, thanks for your concern. Have a good day. She turns around and walks back to the other 3 that were waiting on her. You see them continue off down.
When they turn around, I go like this.
Make a slight hand check. You don't gotta do that. I'm just messing with you. You definitely do it. You see them head off down that road, and they look like they're heading towards that large manor that sits atop that hill. You obviously see them walking in that direction, and they make their way past the Sleeping Giant, which is that building at the corner, and they head up that little ramp.
I just lean towards Vara, and I'm just like, I don't think she was very bright. I was insinuating that she's like has a disease, and she like thanked me for my concern. I mean, that was hilarious.
Yeah, that was a good one. I think we need to figure out what's going on. Or at least I do. You guys don't have to. I'll figure out how to beat all their asses. But
no, I mean, I'm kind of invested now. But I do think probably smart to go speak to your family. They might have some information, especially since your brother apparently had a run-in with them.
Yeah.
Sildar's like, how about I go to the inn and hide as best as I can, maybe buy a drink, maybe reserve some rooms just in case. Do anyone else want me to reserve a room just in case we can't stay at your residency? Rivian, okay? Tilly-ho. All right, Barnabas?
Sure, absolutely.
All right. Lara, would you want me to just get you one just in case? Maybe not, I don't know.
I mean, if you want to pay for it, that's up to you, man.
Of course. It's the only thing I can do to thank you. Well, tomorrow, I'm going to go take a loan out as well for 50 gold, so I can make sure to properly pay you. I'm going to go do that and then go get rooms. See you in a little bit, I guess. Good day.
Hopefully.
Be careful.
Yeah, no trouble, mate.
Yep, I won't get into any trouble. I won't try to. Bye, ta-ta. He turns around and walks off towards one of the lone. I don't know where he would go for that in this fucking town. He goes to the Shrine of Luck. He goes to get a loan from someone. You see him disappear.
Shrine of Luck just looks.
It's just an ATM.
Yeah. I like it.
It's an ATM next to a slot machine.
Oh my god.
To try your luck.
But once again, you guys are left in the street. He heads off. Head to your home.
Yeah, right there.
Alderley Farms. Yeah. You guys make the trek over to the Alderley Farm. Where you see, it's obviously what it looks like. It is a beautiful farm. The actual building itself, the house, it's one of like those barn dominiums. It's like a barn and a house together. Very well taken care of. Very rustic feeling. It's a very quaint little life. The crops are in full bloom. If there's anything else you want to add, Var, you can feel free to add. They might see anything extra.
I'm not gonna lie, I spaced. I didn't hear what you said.
I was saying if there's any extra details you want to add about the house that I have left off.
I heard that part. Before that I didn't.
Oh, it's just your typical rustic barn dominium. Very nice, beautiful crops.
Yep. Yeah, it probably looks like a normal farm above ground.
Okay.
Damn.
It's a Minecraft farm inside. Got an infinite pool of water, going good. Yeah, you walk up to the door, and you go to turn the knob, and usually the door's unlocked. The doorknob is locked. It's usually never locked, but
I get the key under the mat.
yeah, pull it out. You unlock the door. You head right on in. The house itself is pretty much the same. Same way you remember it. Obviously.
Think of cozy grandma vibes.
Yeah, cozy grandma vibes. It's a very cozy house. And sitting off in a corner, just knitting away, is an elderly lady in a little rocking chair. She sees you enter, Vara, and she goes,
Yeah, I'll wave. And then I'll sign. Hi, how are you? I missed you.
Yeah, she signs back to you. She said, "Oh," I'm just gonna do an old lady voice. So whichever sign, her hands are like old lady subtitle whenever she does it. She says, "Oh, I'm doing well." For the sake of this, they're the lady sign language, and you see Vara sign language. And, we're not gonna. Yeah, you just speak normally.
I'll say, where's Carp?
She shrugs. That boy gets up to many mischievous things. I last saw him playing around one of the scarecrows out back.
I heard he got into a lot of trouble recently.
She motions for y'all to all come in, and she kind of walks over. She puts her knitting stuff down.
Yeah, I give a little wave.
Oh yeah. I'll be like, hi. Oh yeah. These are my friends. We have Baz. This one with the horns. I'll just kind of point as I go. I'll be like,
She goes.
there's B-Man.
Okay.
She rubs her goatee.
And there's Rivian.
Hi.
She says hi, guys.
Yeah. But she walks over, shuts the door, and you see she kind of does one of those things where she like looks out the door, kind of scanning, looking for anything, and then she shuts it, locks it back into place, and walks back over to her rocking chair and sits down. She says, signs to you, Var. It's been so long. How have you been? I'm just gonna talk normally. How have you been?
I've been all right. How has things been going here?
She says, not well. Not well at all. There are thugs masquerading as guards for the town. Thankfully, none of them know sign language. Idiots.
And just so everyone knows what's going on, I'm gonna assume Vara is just saying what Grandma's saying, unless I say I'm not saying that.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Okay, cool. Well, what are they even doing here? Do you know?
I don't know. I don't go walking around town, but they moved in maybe 2-3 weeks ago. I hear the name Glassstaff going around. It's a stupid fucking name, if you ask me. But I've heard it around. I try to avoid those thugs when I can. Obviously, Carp wasn't so lucky. He got caught trying to pickpocket one of them, and it was not. They punished him.
How?
They chopped off one of his heads.
Oh.
He hasn't really spoken to me since, and he avoids me. But I still leave him food out, and I find it in the morning missing. So I'm assuming he's okay. But yes, town is in trouble. Even though people say everything's okay, they are scared.
Where are they staying?
I see several head up to the manor on the hill, so I assume that is their place that they hide out at. But they have a lot of people. It's probably not best to confront them head on alone.
I'll ask Farah, who normally stays in the manor, or is it normally empty? Like, are they squatting, or like, is it actually the residence of someone?
You know, the manor, it's been abandoned for a long time.
Okay.
Did you raise your head, Rivian? No? Okay.
Oh, we're good.
It's been abandoned for a long time.
Right. I mean, do you know who did live there? How long it's been?
It's just been one of the many ruins that have existed in this town for ever since you were little, Vara. There's never been anyone that actually lived up there. It's just been a kind of decrepit, desecrated, abandoned site.
Gotcha.
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah.
Grandma, do you happen to know who cut off his hand? A name by chance?
I didn't get a name, but it was a woman. She usually punishes the children.
That's the one I saw.
It could be. I mean, you don't know how many women guards there are. They could all hate women, but you have a high inclination to believe that it's probably the one that you saw, Rivian.
Grandma, I'm probably gonna do something stupid. Just
She
wanna
says,
warn you.
You? No way.
Is business it's at least still good?
She says business has been a little quiet just because of these new thugs here. I fear if they find out what's here, they won't let me be here anymore. So I've told our friend. You've told her about your friends, right? Like your business partners and all that? I would assume.
Grandma's the head of this.
Yeah,
What do you
okay.
mean?
I just want to double check. Yeah, she said I told our turtle mutual friends to lay low until the thugs have been dealt with by someone or they have lost interest in this place. but it's all still there, growing.
Okay.
So I'll ask Vara to ask her, are they even like receiving a lot being here? Does it seem like they have reason to stay, or does it seem like they might move on soon? I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out what their purpose is.
She obviously she responds back. She says, it doesn't seem they have a purpose. Honestly, it seems like they just saw a weak town and decided to become its governors and taxes the people. They live off of stolen goods and robbing us of our income.
Yep, definitely about to do some stupid shit. Do you happen to know any area Carp might be?
I mean, you could try looking out back. I think he's around the scarecrows a bunch, but that's probably your best. I mean, you could look in his room and see if you find anything that would be interesting, but I would check out in the fields.
Thanks, Grandma. I'll give her a big hug, a little kiss on the head.
She gives you a kiss on the head and a hug, and then she motions for hugs from the rest of the party.
Don't give her a hug.
Yeah.
I'll give her a hug.
She gives y'all each a hug and a little grandma kiss on the cheek.
Aww.
She smells like warm cookies.
Yum.
Warm hot cookies. Anyways, yeah, you guys. She sits back down and begins going about her business. And she says, before you leave, she signs back to you. She says, "Are you staying? Are they all staying tonight? Do I need to make dinner or?"
That's up to you, Grandma. Would you want to?
She says, "Do you trust them?"
I mean, so far they've been okay. I'm not saying this out loud.
Yeah, no, yeah. She says, She says, "Okay, just if you trust them enough to bring them back, just bring them back, and there'll be food for plenty."
Yeah, I think they're gonna help get rid of the problem in town.
Be safe. Don't do
Do you
anything.
make any cookies? Okay, I'm gonna go run and grab some cookies.
Yeah, she keeps them in her little cookie jar. It looks like Mrs. Butterworth. You pull them out. They are just as you remember, delicious,
I'm gonna
perfect.
give a cookie to everyone.
Are they
you
special
should get-
cookies or just regular cookies?
Are they spiked?
I don't
Low
know.
dose.
I'll eat it anyway. I don't
Low
even
dose.
Low dose
I don't
cookies.
care.
No side
I'll eat
effects.
it anyway.
High
with some
high
fucking-
CBD, low THC.
Yes.
This makes you feel good.
You feel your aches and pains kind of
Yeah,
lessen a
exactly.
little bit.
Yeah.
Feel a little hungrier than before, but
Well,
that's the secret. The grandma's cookies.
Well, thank you.
So I need to look for my brother. You guys are more than welcome to join.
yeah, I mean, you have a good relationship with him, I assume.
I mean, yeah,
He's not gonna
as good as a little brother and a big sister can be. I mean,
Is he like skittish at all? Like if he sees us before he sees you, is he gonna run or will he like stand his ground or?
my grandma just said he pickpocketed a person like twice his size.
That's true. All right. Yeah, then yeah, we'll obviously tag along. Yeah.
Split up and search for clues.
Yep. We'll run up to his room.
Yeah, you go up to his room. You open it. It is just a chaotic explosion of just papers and drawings and toys here and there, scattered toys, very makeshift toys. You know, very much the stuff you remember. Carp was interested in. You don't see him in the room anywhere with the passive perception, passive investigation. You do see a little drawing of like 4 guards that have like big mean faces, and he draws like looks like you beating them up. And he says, I think it's like written in there, very very sloppy handwriting. It says, I wish Vara would kick their asses for me. Maybe one day. He's roughly maybe 6 or 7.
Okay.
You can tell that by the way his drawing and like handwriting and all that. He's a much younger child.
Okay. I guess let's go check the fields.
All right.
Sure.
We'll follow your lead.
Just so I understand, is your brother named after a fish? Am I hearing this properly?
You know, I never got to meet his parents, so I don't know.
But I am hearing the name right. Carp, like C-A-R-P, like a fish. Okay. Just making sure.
And you guys noticed that the grandma was a halfling. She was a tiny woman.
Oh.
Vara is not a halfling.
Right.
That is clear and evident.
She's a tall girl. All right.
Yeah, you go out to the back pasture, to the mini crops that are back here. If you guys can each make a investigation check for me, or a survival check to track any kind of tracks.
Survival.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do too.
14.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
Did I get advantage because I know the land?
Sure.
Fuck, I did worse. Okay.
Karma.
I got a 16.
10.
Okay.
11.
Okay. So with a 16 ribbon, you're able to locate a set of tracks that lead off a little deeper into the farm's pasture. And eventually you guys all follow it, and you hear what sounds like something, a stick hitting another stick. And you come to the scene what looks like a small little halfling boy with one arm holding a wooden sword, beating a scarecrow that's got some red paint on it. His arm has been cut off at the elbow down. So it's just a little stub. It's got like a little bandage tied around it. There's like still old dry blood on it. And he's just beating the ever-loving shit out of the scarecrow with this stick. He's just whacking it. He doesn't hear you guys approach. He's furious. He's going crazy on the scarecrow.
So he is currently 6 or 7?
Yes.
Oh shit.
He's roughly 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
Messed up.
So we all see that now, or?
Yeah, everyone sees that as you
Okay.
guys all came into the...
I'm gonna sneak up behind him. And I
Alright.
kind of I'm gonna try to like tackle him. Playfully.
Okay, make a stealth check.
Sneak up behind him and punch him in his stub.
Got you, bitch.
Right in the stub, man.
22.
Yeah, you sneak up on him. He is wailing on this scarecrow. And you tackle him?
Playfully.
Yeah, he's mid-swing as you kind of hit him. He goes, "Ah, get off of me!" And he just like starts trying to swing. He doesn't really see you, and then he like stops swinging as he turns. He goes, "Oh, Vara!" And he like hugs you with one arm. You're home.
Yeah, I am. Missed you.
Yeah.
I heard you've been getting into trouble.
Oh yeah, I got a little greedy and I slipped up. And he like motioned his nub. It's kind of cool, right? It's kind of cool, right? I'm like a warrior.
Yeah, very cool. You need like a little hook or something, like a weapon.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Baz casts mending. No, he doesn't.
Oh my god.
A little baby hand pops out of the nub.
Stop.
Now he's got a nub hand, and it doesn't heal anymore. He just has a little hand.
No.
That's just it's like this.
It's like the Deadpool hand.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
Deadpool hand.
Baby hand.
He's got a little fucking olive stick in his hand as a sword.
Oh Okay.
He said that would be awesome.
Maybe I'll figure something out for you.
Cool.
So, who did this? Can you?
It was
you know
a
name?
big old meanie, big scary bandit bug lady. She was like black hair. She's pretty mean to children. She has like a really big mole on her nose. She tries to hide it with foundation, and it's terrible.
Now, was this the one I saw?
Yeah, that's the one you saw.
Nice.
I called her Molly when she grabbed me, and she didn't like it.
Couldn't help it.
So,
Good one.
Love it.
Good one.
but
Look,
you're home. Oh.
yeah, I'm home. We're gonna get rid of these people.
Oh, ow! You gonna beat them up?
Yeah, we're gonna kick some ass.
That's not a good word. You can't say that.
I just saw a drawing where you said it on there.
No, that wasn't me. I don't. That might have been Grandma.
Oh,
She comes into my room all the time. Okay.
no. Oh,
Promise.
anyways, this is Baz. As-
Oh, wow! It's a
Man.
devil.
Don't
that's
be
a-
rude.
Old guy.
That's all right.
Yeah,
This is
no.
Rivian.
What the fuck is that? He points at Rivian's instruments.
You pointing at my instruments, mate?
That looks weird. Is that like a
No.
gun? I've heard of
No,
those.
no, it's not. It's not a gun. It's not a gun. You
He
need me
pulls
to
the
play
gun
you
out and
something?
shoots you. He pulls the gun out and shoots you.
He's the real BBE of the.
Oh, I knew it. Do you need me to
Um,
play you something, mate?
Sure. Can you play I don't know any songs. Can you play
Hips don't lie.
Hips Don't Lie? Can you play that?
I can try.
Alright,
Alright, what is it? Performance? I'll do
Yeah.
it.
Oh, let me help, man.
Yeah, you can help him.
You're helping?
I'm gonna pull out my little drum. My hand drum.
Oh my goodness. Cute.
The 21.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you guys play a beautiful rendition of Shakira's Hips Don't Lie. And this
Come on tonight, no my hips don't lie.
you see
Stop
Carp,
your innocent.
Carp starts dancing a little bit. His nub is just swinging in the wind.
It's your shit, mate. Is this your shit?
This is my fucking shit. I mean, this is my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's not my fault, okay?
Oh, look at Violet. Let it slide this time. It's alright. It's hips don't lie.
Carp quits jamming out. And he says, "So, are you staying here now? You're home for good again? Are you gonna leave again?"
I don't know if like for good, but I'm here.
That's good enough for me. We got so much to talk about. Yeah, I can
Like-
only talk to. I saw a goblin downstairs.
Oh really?
He was kind of scary. They said he was a friend, and I threw a rock at him and ran.
Oh,
Oh, it's not the usual.
No, it was this really weird-looking thing. His hands are like green and glowing. I threw a rock at him and hit him, and then I tried to follow after him, and I kind of lost his track. But let me show you. I found something that was kind of cool. Follow me. He motions with his nub as he runs towards the thicket of woods over
I hate
here.
you right
was it,
No.
was it his main hand that got chopped off too?
Yeah.
Yeah, bummer.
He motions you over, and like you'll follow him
Come
into
on,
this
this way.
thicket of woods.
Let's go. Come on.
He's got phantom limb syndrome right
Let's
now.
go.
You follow Carp a little ways into the thicket of trees over here, and he uncovers what looks to be like a small trap door, and he says, look at this. I think I saw the glowing green hand goblin go in there. I've been watching it ever since, and I've seen a couple of those red cape thugs come out of this every now and again. But I don't know if I don't know what's going on with that, but
Where
maybe
was
if
this that he led us to?
he led you over here to the thickets over here.
Oh,
you
shit,
should be
I didn't have the
Looking
map
at
up.
the map. Okay, yeah, I was
Gotcha.
confused. Okay, cool.
He
Okay.
led y'all to his nub.
Mm-hmm.
He opened a hatch on his nub. But yeah, he motions towards the hatch and says, "Yeah, haven't gone down yet because I only got one hand now, and I don't think I want to make a mistake again. So
I mean, even with two hands, you probably shouldn't go down there.
but there could be treasure or like something cool, man."
Right, sure. I mean, but I don't think it's worth risking your life for when you're by yourself. Maybe if you had some friends, kind of like, the four of us have each other.
So I should go get Grandma and take Grandma down there.
I don't think so.
No, we'll leave. You need to get a little older and. Hey, once you
I'm
can
a
beat me,
growing man.
once you can beat me in a fight, then you're ready.
He runs at you to punch you.
I just hold his head like this while he's swinging.
While he's swinging.
Yeah, he's just swinging at you. Let me hit you.
Barnabas is going to put Rosie on the hatch and open the hatch just enough for her to crawl underneath.
Okay. Yeah, you open the hatch and the spider crawls in.
What do I see?
Yeah, in the hatch, it looks like the hatch itself goes, it just descends into maybe about 20 or 30 feet down.
Mhm.
And it looks like it's a tunnel that heads off, in the general vicinity of that big manor. It's kind of like it looks like it goes on and on. Obviously, how far do you want to send Rosie down this tunnel? I mean, it looks like it's just a tunnel, maybe like an alternate route to the manor. You can send her as far as you want.
No, I'll take her out. Keep her safe.
But you don't see anyone down there like posted up or anything like that.
Cool. Thanks. Seems empty.
Should we go in?
I mean, I highly doubt it's empty, but I'm kind of curious.
I'm curious.
I think we need to come up with a story in case we get caught, because I mean, I like the possibility of getting into a fight. I'm not gonna lie, but if we can avoid it, it's also probably smart. So, I'll just turn to your brother and say, how often do you see people and creatures coming in and out of this hatch?
Well, I usually see it at nighttime. It's mainly like two of those. It's like a woman and a man. They come out at night. And usually when they come out, they kind of go further into the woods, and then there's like some scary monster out there that makes these weird noises.
Oh.
There's like some oohs and ahs, and
So
I
woman
don't
and
know
a
what that
man
is.
go into the forests and you hear noises. Gotcha. Understood.
Oh.
Yes,
Yeah.
I don't know
Alright,
what's going on out
Mark.
there, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's like
probably.
almost
Yeah,
every night. It's like almost every night, and I kind of worry. There was one night where I almost went to go see if they were okay, but I was like, "Fuck those guys."
Well,
Good
I
job,
mean, you
good
say
job.
that you say it's repeatedly, right? Like they make it back, okay. So,
Yes.
best you don't go out there to
Do
find.
they
Yeah,
look a
that-
little
that
tired
sounds-
afterwards? No.
It's very dangerous. Don't go that way.
Yeah, I figured I shouldn't go see what they're fighting because
Yeah, you're very smart, Carp.
I know.
I know.
All right, now you go inside and you say hi to Grandma because she is worried about you.
I don't want to say hi to Grandma.
I'll be back for dinner. You better be in there.
Promise.
I pinky promise. And I'll put my pinky up.
He you see that instinct to put his main hand up, but he stops and then he puts his his other hand out and gives you a little pinky promise. Pinky promise. Okay, I'll try to make sure she makes something really good, really delicious.
Oh,
Maybe like some sort of like
beef
yes,
stew.
yes. I was gonna suggest lasagna, but yes, beef stew it is. Yes.
Ooh, lasagna sounds pretty nice, mate.
It's my
Maybe
grandma. We're having stew.
Okay.
When you go back in, will you do me a favor?
Sure, Mr. Horn Guy.
It's Baz.
His name is Baz. I like hit him in the arm.
Yes, Baz.
No, it's all right.
Oh.
Could you? I really like your drawings. Could you maybe draw a picture of the four of us with you right in the center, leading us into battle?
I can definitely do that. Yes. Do you want realistic proportions, or can I have creative freedom?
Absolutely creative freedom, whatever you desire.
Good. He has like this really shit-eating grin on
Yeah,
his
yeah.
face. I think I can do that for you.
Excellent.
And he like puffs up his chest and he starts to walk off towards the house.
Hey,
Oh.
wait a minute.
What? Yep. Yes.
I open my arms.
He runs over to give you a big hug.
All right.
Oh.
Be safe. Go.
Oh shit, yeah. Alright, bye. And he like mumbles under his breath. I love you, bye. He like walks off.
Love you
he-
too.
You see him like run away after you say that. He runs off to the house, and you guys are kind of just left in the crops here, or in the thicket of forest over here with that hatch.
All right. We just going in, or do we want to plan?
Can I have 10 minutes to do a little ritual? You know, when I'm going into dark and closed spaces like this, I like having my imaginary friend around. He'll like do a little wink and it'll be weird. And he's gonna start doing a ritual to cast Unseen Servant.
Okay.
I was thinking of taking that. I was gonna take that. It's good that
I
you did.
know. I will say that since this is the first time you guys are seeing Barnabas cast a ritual, he's gonna pull out his like spell implements, and they are like so fucking old and like way too well loved. And like he reaches into the bottom of his rucksack and like pulls out a candle, and it's like a nub, and he's like, oh fuck, and he like finds another couple nugs, and then he like smushes them together, and then he like sticks that in the rusty candle holder, and then he lights that, and anyway, that's what we're working with here.
That's fucking funny, dude.
Oh my goodness.
That's fucking great.
Vara is just smoking and watching her, or him, watching him.
What is
Like,
Rivian
wow.
doing?
Playing a light tune.
Alright.
He's gonna. I'll tell everybody real quick that if anything goes bad down there, mates, I'll take care of the talking. All right?
Yeah.
Trust me.
Would be much appreciated.
I let my fist do the talking, so.
That will be afterwards. Keep them on hold for a minute.
Sure.
I get you kind of got a reason to punch now, but like hold it off for just a little bit.
I'll give you like a minute. If
Fair
it
enough.
starts to go shit, I'm punching things.
You know, I thought for sure someone as zen, like as chill and zen as you are, would be like a pacifist, but kind of sounds like that's not the case. How, like, on a daily basis, how many things do you want to punch?
I mean,
Just a rough
it
estimate.
Depends on the day. You cut off my brother's hand, I'm gonna want to punch you.
I mean, sure, but that is absolutely fair. I also want
That's very
to
fair.
punch whoever cut your brother's hand off. That's disgusting.
I appreciate that.
But I mean, you know, brother's hand aside, do you normally just want to punch things all the time? Is that why you partake in the things that you partake in? So you want to punch less things?
You know what? I've never thought about it.
Oh, well, I mean, food for thought, right?
As you
I'll
guys are
take a
talking,
big hit.
Yeah.
yeah, as you guys are talking, you hear and you hear a scream for help, and you see Carp running back over towards all of y'all. He looks like rough. He like gets to you and says, there's some people trying to hurt Grandma. They hit her.
I'm running.
Yeah, I'm running too.
We're sprinting.
Yeah, you guys make your way. Like Carp's like, he's like, wait, I didn't tell you where. He's trying to, he like tries to direct y'all as you guys
Tell us
to,
now.
You get to the front of the house and you see 4 of these red cloaked individuals, the ones that you saw earlier, Rivian. You see they have your grandma kind of like in front of them on her knees, and they're like slapping her. It's this one lady with black hair and like a mole on her nose. She slaps her. She says, people said they saw the strangers come here. What have you been hiding from Glassstaff? And your grandma obviously can't speak back to them. And the lady says, oh, so you think it's funny to be quiet, huh? And she smacks her again.
Okay, are we close enough?
Yeah, you guys are come around the corner of the house and see this scene happening.
I'm running and punching the lady in the face.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, so what's gonna happen is we're gonna roll initiative then if you come across. So you come out because you come out in a dead sprint. You're not being quiet about this at all.
No.
And you'll see as you I'll say you'll be a little closer to the rest of the party, but you make your way and you see.
Yeah, I would use step of the wind and everything.
Yeah, you guys see. I'm just gonna change it to this scene. They're roughly about right here. Vara will be probably about in between halfway. You guys can position your characters where you feel they would be at. They're gonna be that far away from Vara, so just make note of that. Your grandma, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, I probably would have been running just behind Vara, so.
So Granny's right there. But nonetheless,
Are we
we're gonna
all rolling?
yeah, you guys are all gonna be entering this combat as you come across. We're gonna get our initiatives handled. I want to take a quick water break
Death
after.
lady. She has a name.
Oh my bad.
What's Scarp gonna be? Boy with stub?
It'd be Nub Boy.
Don't discredit my creative juices, okay?
Do you want our
What's up,
initiatives
guys?
now or?
Yeah, let me change her name real quick to her name. I believe we decided it's the same.
Yeah.
It's a
I'm
fucking
be honest,
name.
I don't know how to pronounce it half the time.
It's Celine with a Q.
Celine, okay, that's what.
Colleen. All right, so let me hear y'all's initiative. Barnabas, what you get?
11.
11?
Yeah.
Baz, what you get?
Where's my character sheet? I got 21.
Oh, very nice. Rivian?
6.
What the fuck was that? Mara?
16.
16. Okay. Awesome blossom. So, we are going to... Did someone change one of them to Molly?
Yeah, I did that.
Because Alright.
Is that not Molly?
That can be Molly, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that is Molly,
Molly
yeah.
slapped Grandma.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Oh,
there's the
slapping
initiative.
grandma by the reindeer. Sorry.
We're gonna take a quick 5-minute break, get a water, go pee real quick. I'm gonna change the music, and then we're gonna deal with these ruffians beating up on a little Celine.
Alright.
We'll be right back.
Are away.
welcome back, everyone. We're back from our bathroom break. So, if you missed it, these Red Brand ruffians, these thugs, are assaulting Vara's. What are the hands up for?
I had a question.
Okay.
When I roll initiative, I have the chance to use uncanny metabolism.
Okay.
And I can regain some hit points.
Do you need hit points?
I'm not full HP.
Yeah, you can do that.
Oh, never mind. I am. Just kidding. That's a different character I'm thinking about. That's higher than a 21. Okay, just kidding.
Yeah. It's good to know, though. But yeah, we just saw these thugs assaulting Vara's grandmother. They're pretty much assaulting the town. They seem to be unofficial governing body. But with that, Vara charged into the battle as a loud smack lands across your grandma's old wrinkly face. Badge, you're actually the first one to act at this site.
I mean, I don't think Baz would attack yet.
Okay.
I know we have good intentions, but I don't think. I think he would hold. I'm assuming I can hold. Oh, that wouldn't make sense. So, I already know Vara's plan, or I assume Vara's plan. If, when she hits whoever she hits,
okay,
if they go to strike back, I will, fuck, I'm just not sure they're gonna fight back.
Oh, they will.
You know what? No, fuck it. I'm gonna transform into a wolf. Yeah, and I'm not gonna go any further than being right beside Vara. So they'll basically see us running up, assuming at least one of them's looking. And I will transform into a wolf and just come up right next to Vara, and just stand there and wait. That's an action, right?
I don't know. I think they made a change to bonus action to wild shape now.
Bonus action. Oh, it is a bonus action. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So then, yeah. Wait, can you bonus action and then hold an action, or have you already started taking your turn?
So action, the hold action is a action.
An actual
so you can do that.
action. Okay.
Yeah. So, but it's the only thing that happens with it is that it also uses your reaction too.
Okay.
So it's kind of that's the whole comeuppance with it.
Then I wouldn't hold anything. I'll just turn into a wolf, come up next to Vara. Sorry, I'll move.
You're good.
And intimidate.
Okay, go ahead and make a. How are you trying to intimidate?
It would basically like haunches up, growling, just being as fierce as I can be as a wolf.
Sure.
It's not good. It's a 6.
I'm just gonna roll.
I'm new to this.
I'm gonna roll 4 separate dice, and we'll just do.
All nat ones right here.
So you see the guy that Ethan saw earlier, the apple guy. You see the apple guy kind of like. You see him kind of lack his composure. Like you see him falter a little bit. You feel that he might be afraid for one turn.
Okay.
For P yellow.
This yellow boy.
Awesome. We go over to. Yeah, I guess I can't really. I'm just gonna keep your token on screen.
Okay.
You're gonna be over there with the guy, the unseen servant. You're chilling with that guy.
Just chill.
Awesome. We go over to Vara. You just watch Molly slap your grandma's wrinkly face. The slap heard around the world. She just got snookied. It's your turn.
try to get in between them.
Sneak.
Easily enough.
And then I'm gonna beat the shit out of her.
Okay.
All right. I use my inspiration.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. 16 to hit.
Yes, hits.
Uh, 8 points of damage.
Nice. This is against Molly.
Mhm.
Awesome.
And I am gonna use a focus point.
Molly is bloodied.
Use a focus point to do Fury of Blows. I get 2 unarmed strike.
Go for it.
Almost a crit. 23.
Mhm.
That's 4 points for that one. $12.
Hits.
Oh. Another 4 points of damage.
Are you striking with lethality intent or unconscious? Do you want to kill or knock unconscious? Is the question I'm asking.
Let me think. She just slapped my grandma across the face.
Because you have
My
knocked her to
brother-
0. She is on.
Right.
She is. You basically just one-shot her. So are you trying to kill her, or do you want to knock her in?
I think Vara's upset enough that it's probably lethal.
Okay. What's it look like as you beat your foe?
It's 2 strikes, so probably like punch her in like the chest and then in her throat. I don't know.
Yeah, you punch her in her chest, knock the breath away, and then crush her throat. She falls to her knees, gasping for air as blood kind of just like bubbles out. She just falls to the ground and dies. The other Red Brands look at this happen. They take it in. You have killed Molly. Molly's dead. Anything else you want to do?
I moved what? 20
This-
feet?
yeah. The square's like 5 feet apiece.
There you go. I'm dead.
Awesome. We go over to Barnabas.
Mm-hmm.
You just watched Vara kill Molly.
Whoa!
within 6 seconds.
All right, we're getting violent. I'm gonna try some shit you're just gonna tell me if it's legal or not. So I'm gonna move. As my bonus action, I command the unseen servant to throw Rosie at Hubert.
You know, I'll allow that because that's a fun interaction. So yeah, you can
Okay,
definitely
cool.
let Rosie get, because Rosie weighs like not even that much. Hubert,
It's fine.
go for it. There's no
Cool.
roll made. He just launches her over there.
Is she gonna? You're just gonna let me land her on Hubert
Yeah,
without
she just
rolling
lands-
anything?
She just lands on Hubert. Yeah.
I love it.
The unseen
Amazing.
servant has a fucking cannon for an arm. You have,
Amazing.
you have Tom Brady on your team.
Thank goodness. So then, as my action, I will chill touch through Rosie, so that'll happen on her turn, and
Alright.
then Rosie is going to use her action to bite after.
Okay.
Okay,
Do
cool. So we're gonna try the chill touch.
Hubert's like he's got his like hands in his pocket and he's doing like the Fonzie.
Oh boy. Okay. Well,
An 8 will miss unless
an
it's all
8
without your
will
modifier.
miss. Oh, I can use heroic inspiration. Lets me reroll after, doesn't it?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I do that. Leave. Try that again. How about a 12?
12 hits.
Thank goodness. All right. She Rosie sends 8 necrotic damage.
Oh,
and
bloodied now.
Now I'm gonna roll her little bite. That's gonna be +4 to hit. So let me just roll a d20. Oh god, she got her fangs in there.
Crit.
Is that a crit?
She fucking.
It is.
Hell yeah.
Fucking crit from Rosie. I don't know how crit damage works.
So you'll just roll double the dice that you would normally roll. So you just double the dice you roll, and then the modifier stays like the +3, +4. That modifier stays the same.
Okay, 1d1 piercing damage plus 1d4 poisoning. What is a 1d1? Is that just 1?
1d1?
Yeah, you can't roll. What the fuck is that? Oh, wait, hold on. Let me look at your stats. That seems a little goofy. They
I'm
wouldn't
just
say
looking
that
at-
on familiar.
I'm just looking at the spider stat sheet.
I'm gonna take a little look. Maybe it just does 1 piercing. So it would be.
Plus 1d4 poison damage, so 2d4.
So it'd be 2 from the 1d. So you roll 2 1d1, so that's 2, and then you roll 2d4.
Cool.
That's a weird way to say
Holy
1
shit!
point of
10 damage from her bite, 8 damage from the chill touch. This is the most damage Barnabas is doing all game. This is the peak.
Yeah, what's it look like as
Yeah.
you kill Hubert with this
Hubert's
combination?
I mean, like, maybe she just fucking, like, bites through his neck like goddamn spider, like, fucking, like, gets her claws.
Yeah.
No, they don't have claws. She gets
It's
her, like, little pointy bits in there and just, like, fucking, they go straight through. And then it, like, turns black because it's necrotic also.
Yeah, Rosie definitely does that, and then for, like, the briefest second, she's a head spider, head puppet. And then the head, like, slacks off and falls to the ground.
I'm kind of scared of my own familiar.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking wild what just happened. Awesome, man. Holy shit. Okay. The I don't know guys like looking around like I don't know about this guys. It's Celine's turn. She's just gonna kind of get up and like she like walks behind you, Lara. She waddles. Rivian, it's your turn. 2 of these red brands have been killed.
Viciously annihilated.
Yes. The tone has been set.
25. I guess I'll go to Apple Guy.
Yeah, he's kind of resolve is shaken by the wolf growling at him.
Actually, I won't go near him. I lied.
Okay.
I'll just go here. And I'll just cast Vicious Mockery on him.
Okay. So he needs to make a save.
Yeah, Wisdom 14.
Wisdom 14. Here we go. He fails.
Oh, sweet. That's a D6 damage. That is 6 damage. He has disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Perfect.
And then I will use my bonus action. And since Vara seems like she's pissed enough, I'll be like, "Get him, Vara!" And I'll give Bardic Inspiration.
Hell yeah.
Thanks.
Get a D6.
All right.
Me.
We go over to Apple Guy. The Apple Guy, scared of the wolf, has been shit talked. Guys, I don't think he's like. Guys, I don't think he looks over. He looks back and he's gonna actively dash away from the battlefield. So Apple Guy begins to run. He gets about 60 feet away. So I'll just say he runs 5, 10, yada yada. He's like 60 feet away up on right here, 60 feet away. He starts running away. We go over to I don't know guy. I don't know guy. Looks around. He sees what has happened to his companions. You see him grab his sword, throw it, undo his leather belt, puts his hands up. I don't know what happened. Don't kill me, please. That's his turn. We go back over to Baz. You still have this guy that's surrendering. You have this guy that's surrendering, then you have the guy the apple guy, apple dumpling running away.
Yeah. Problem is if I dash to him, I can't do anything.
Well, don't you have the speed of wolf?
Right, but once I get there, I can't do anything. So then he can keep going. Right, I'll get an attack of opportunity if he tries to get away from me, but that's about it.
Oh, he's 60 feet away. Sorry.
They added a HP modifier now, where I can actually change their HP. Holy shit! Sorry, I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm just trying to think of if I want to do what I was going to do. I feel like we need to talk to one of these guys, right?
If he runs off.
That's what. No, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to. He's 60 feet away currently.
Yeah, from you, he's 60 feet away.
From me, okay. So yeah, I will.
He ran like.
Yeah.
Diagonal horizontal. He's a serpentine pattern, but he's only 60 feet away.
So I will dash to get up on him. Yeah, I mean, all I can hope for, unless there's some way that I can like intimidate him into staying, all I can really hope for is that I nick him when he tries to get away from me. If he tries to get away from me. But yeah, my intention is to try to keep him here.
Okay.
Yeah.
For sure. Alrighty. We will go over to Vara. It is your turn. The I don't know guy seems to be surrendering. He has de-weaponed himself. He has put his hands up. You're behind him. He's kind of facing Rivian and Barnabas still.
I'll say, get on your knees, hands behind your back, and then I'll tie him up.
Okay, you tie him up. He can't get on his knees yet until his turn, technically. But he's tied up, and he's in the motion of falling to his knees. How about that?
Okay.
But you have tied him up successfully.
Then I will use my my speed and my bonus action to get up on him as well. Because I can dash with the bonus action.
Sure can. Awesome. We go over to Barnabas. You see the party members are chasing after Apple Guy. You have murdered Rosie.
Okay.
Rosie has become a murderer, cold-blooded killer.
And that guy is tied up, so I will just come up here and shoot a ray of frost at the guy who's running away.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, go ahead and make an attack.
Freeze.
21.
Definitely hits.
And 3, and he should be a little slower. It's not quite clear. Oh, yeah, speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
Cool. He is now bloodied. Reduced by 10 feet. That's good to know. Awesome. Is Rosie doing anything on her turn?
She's just gonna come around and like kind of walk around on the tied up guy, make him nervous.
He's like, I don't know about this. He's wiggling. We go over to Celine.
Quick question. My distance is actually 80 feet, so could I get in front of him?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we'll just put you guys like there. Yep. Sounds good. Celine's gonna do the same thing. She's gonna stay back. Rivian, it's your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna get a little closer, so I'm within 60 feet of him. And I guess I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whisper.
Okay, go for it.
He needs to make a Wisdom 14 save.
And he rolls a 18. He passes.
Is that silvery barbs?
Silvery barbs it?
Do you have that spell?
No, I can't. I don't have a spell slot.
Oh, okay.
Like, that's such a good spell.
Uh-huh.
First level.
It's too OP. I don't want to. I don't like to take it.
5 damage.
It's pretty OP.
5 damage? Okay.
Take
He's still standing up. Barely. He's still standing.
I got 11, so I took the lower one, not the higher one.
Yeah, always round down. Half damage.
And that's all.
Okay.
I can't do anything else.
We got Apple Guy. Apple Guy's going to continue to try to run away, so you guys can make y'all's opportunity
he's
attacks.
actually gonna try to run.
Yeah, he's like, oh, apples. He
Apples a day, keep the doctor away.
runs. He's in full flight mode right now.
I get a bite with pack tactics, so I get advantage.
Yep.
Just roll it out. 23 to hit.
Yes, sir.
14.
Yep.
Seven piercing damage.
7.
Yeah. What's it look like as you guys tag team kill this apple
At
guy?
the same time. I would have gone for the jugular, so just right on his neck. If
I
he's
would
trying
just
to run
did
away.
like a golf swing to the nuts.
Okay. So in a combo fatality fashion, Vara's swift kick to the nuts sends a shockwave of force up through this man's body as you grip his throat, and this force kind of pushes his head away from his body, and you kind of come off with his head in your mouth. And the blood is just blood everywhere. Battle ends, of course. Yeah. The I don't know guy is kind of just like not talking. He's kind of looking down at the ground, contemplating his mistakes in life of joining this group.
Did you say the head came off?
Yes.
Baz would just keep it in his mouth and walk back over the tied up guy, just holding the head in his mouth.
The tied up guy looks up at you and looks back down. I don't know, man.
Can I check his body for anything?
On these red brands, yeah, you can definitely give him a little quick pat. Go ahead and make an investigation check on him.
18.
You have inspiration.
Oh. How does inspiration work?
You add it to your die
Yeah,
roll.
you can add a D6 if you want. You have it for an hour, so you don't have to do it now.
Okay, I might save it then.
Very nice. That's not the right fucking thing. Yeah, you pat him down. There's not much on this guy besides his leather armor and short sword.
Okay.
There's no like gold. There's no.
Okay, I'm not more so looking for like things to lead me to. Anyways, can I check Molly?
Yeah. Quick enough patch down. You don't have to make a roll. Nothing else besides the leather armor and the short sword.
Okay, no like papers or anything.
Nope.
Okay. Cool.
While she's checking the bodies, I'm gonna have the unseen servant give the tied up guy a massage.
Make a performance check for me.
Okay. I'm just trying to think of uses for him. No, it's not that good of a massage.
He's like, ow, lower, go lower.
It's not. Listen, unseen servants aren't that smart.
Yeah.
I think.
The unseen servant, if he had a visible corporeal form, he would be shrugging. Yeah, you just see the guy that's tied up kind of like trying to move to make it feel better, like as he's trying to use a massage, but he's finding no comfort. Nonetheless, battle is over. The tied up guy is being mute. Celine, your grandma, she signs to you that they might want to clean up the scene, bring the bodies inside to hide whatever evidence, and probably ask that dipshit some questions.
Alright, I have the perfect place to put them.
She goes,
Really?
We're gonna throw
I'll
them
start
back in
cleaning-
their little hole.
I'll start cleaning up.
Yeah.
I'm
Servant will
gonna
help you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over to I don't know guy. And
Yeah.
I don't know if I should be the one talking to him actually. let's see. Am I intimidating? No.
No.
Do it anyway. Live it up.
I am.
Do your best.
Okay. I'll go up to him and be like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
I don't know. We were taking the town for what was available. They I mean, no one was guarding or protecting this place, so we thought we would
Terrorize them?
Yeah, that's a word for free passive income and food. Yeah. Listen, I'm a new recruit, okay? But I just do what I'm told. We follow Glassstaff's orders. I don't know.
Where is this glass staff?
He's in the manor over there. Beneath the manor, there's a old dungeon down there that we've set up in.
So he actually exists. You've met him. You've seen his face.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think he looks like? For funsies.
I haven't had enough time to even think about that.
Oh.
He obviously has a glass staff.
And that would be my guess. Yeah.
No. Why would you think that?
I mean, even if he was born with that name, obviously, if you have that name, you're gonna search out a glass staff because it goes with your persona.
I'll come clean. He's a human. I think he's a wizard or something. He does have a magic staff made of glass.
Okay.
Can I insight check it?
Yeah, go ahead.
With a name like that, he's gotta be a wizard.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but maybe he's not human. You never know. Yeah, that's a 19.
He seems to be telling the truth right now.
So is he like Mr. Glassstaff or Captain Glassstaff or just Glassstaff?
I mean, I don't know his real name. I would hope his real name's not Glassstaff, because
so
that's
can we
horrible.
Can we just go in there shouting random names? I'll be like, Paul, Joseph, Glassstaff, we're here for you.
I mean, you could try, but I'm sure some of my other co-workers might not find that.
Yeah, I wouldn't actually do that.
There's quite a bit of us in there, so they might come down
How
on me pretty
many?
hard. I wasn't really good with math in school. There's a bunch of us in there.
Like
maybe
this many?
There's more than that. Maybe like
This many?
well, maybe more than that, like 14-ish.
This many? Oh, 14. Okay.
Like I said, I didn't go to math class, so.
And the goblins you're working with?
What goblin? What goblin?
The ones
play
that
dumb.
the ones that glow.
I'm not playing dumb.
The ones that glow green.
I'll
We
insight
know
check
you're
that
working
as
with
well.
You can make an
I'll
insight check.
insight
on it.
check that, yeah.
So
Oh,
would I?
even better. 23.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, 22. Sorry, not 23. I counted one too high.
Hey, he seems to be telling. He doesn't seem to know anything about a goblin. He said, I've never seen a goblin down. I mean, the only thing I know that's in the, it's kind of, I mean, I guess goblin. Not really. There's some sort of like eye monster. This like hideous thing. It's in the lower part of the complex, down in the crevice. The crevice.
Boss.
I've seen it glimpses, and the other guards or the other red brands say that don't mess with it. We don't know what it is, and Glassstaff even said just to leave the creature alone. I don't know what it is though.
Would we know what
The
he's
eye
talking
monster?
about?
Probably not. There wouldn't be anything that would really ping on y'all's radar with the eye monster. I'm sure there's plenty of monsters throughout all of D&D history that would kind of be an eye monster.
Yeah.
It's not a beholder. I will tell you all that.
Okay.
Just to put y'all at ease. It's not.
Thank you. I don't want to become a one intelligence again.
But he's like, it's some kind of like, I don't know. I don't look at it. It makes me feel a little weird. But it's, yeah. I don't know.
Would I have heard of Glassstaff?
The name doesn't seem like there's no. You don't have to make a check for this. There's nothing that would ring a bell of any kind of well-known wizards or anything like that. That would kind of pop up in your head.
Cool.
But the red brand, the I don't know guy does say, Glassstaff. He does stay in the western part of the stronghold. So if you want to find him and I don't know, whatever you plan to do to him, you could probably do it to him there. I mean, there's some portions of the stronghold I don't go to. I mainly stay in the front rooms. I usually stay in the the barracks and the armory, but that's mainly it. I don't.
So you
really
said you're a new recruit. Why did you join up with this? Why do you want to do this?
Well, see, one of my buddies he told me about a job, and I needed some money. I mean, I just got out of Revel's Inn up in Icewind Dale, and I mean, it was a job. So the thing is, once you're in, if I got out, it wouldn't have been in one piece, and I was kind of stuck. So I passively or actively stood by and just let stuff happen. That's not good, I know, but...
Is this a bigger operation? Are there more of you in other towns, or is this it?
From what I know, this is all of us. I don't know if there's other groups out there. I mean, I know we were all hired by... I mean, Glassstaff said we were hired by... He was paid by someone named the Spider. The initial job was to frighten off adventurers and intimidate the locals. We didn't really know why. I do know that a day ago that there was some reinforcements that weren't human like us. There were some bugbears that were brought inside of the hideout to give some extra muscle. But other than that, I don't know what I could possibly say at this point. There are some prisoners in there, down there in the old crypts. There's some old crypts down there. I haven't gone, but there's some prisoners down there, and they're that's right. They're guarded by some undead skeletons. Some skeletons. I don't fuck with that type of shit, so I never went over there. I couldn't be. I don't want to see that.
When the reason I was asking the questions I was asking was if you were to no longer be a part of this group and you left, would they hunt you down?
I mean, I don't even think Glassstaff really knows my face, and some of the people in there are fucking stupid. There's not really like a name based I mean, you guys could probably just put on some cloaks and walk in and you'd be probably pretty good. There's not a real meet and greet setting. It's just people are there. I mean, obviously Moldy was pretty recognizable, of course. Hubert has a dumbass name. So I don't think I would be in danger. Unless they have some sort of way to track me, but I've never met the boss or the boss's boss, so I think I'm good.
I mean, you say we could probably walk in there with some cloaks on. Are there other individuals that look like me with red skin and horns?
No.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
So that plan probably wouldn't work.
Yeah. You gave me a thought for a second there, but yeah.
I mean, could you do something hide something with that or makeup? Or...
I mean, if there's actual cloaks, I could put a hood over it, but the skin, I don't know. I mean, here is my thought. You've given us a lot of information. It sounds like you don't really want to be a part of this, and you've been wrapped up in something that you prefer to leave. I mean, I don't know about the rest of you. I'm okay with that. As long as you go in the direction away from this town and not closer to the manor. Because, I mean, you've... You know what? I've been fucking talking this whole time. I'm a wolf. Please erase everything that I've just said. I've been a wolf this whole time.
I think you can speak as an animal.
Oh, can you really?
And yeah,
I want to say you definitely can.
Oh, okay. Well, then a wolf has been talking to this guy the whole
cool.
time.
He's the wolf off of the Chronicles of Narnia.
Yeah.
Trying to get the beaver.
That's pretty cool. I just have one question for you.
Yes, madam.
Were you there when my little brother, little 6-year-old, got his hand cut off?
No, I honestly can't say that I was. Is he okay?
No, he's not fucking okay.
Yeah, I said it and I realized that wasn't the greatest question to ask. I heard about that, but I wasn't there to witness that. I know Molly over there was the one that decided to do that.
Okay, then I don't care if you go.
Oh.
And I'll untie him. I'll be like, but you need to leave some of your clothes.
Like, how much do I get to keep, like, my underwear? Or am I, like...
Yeah, I don't want to see what's under that.
Well, I didn't want to get thrown in jail for, like, public nudity.
I just need your suit, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, are they all wearing matching garb?
Yeah, they all have leather armor and, like, cloaks, little capes. Okay, can you untie me so I can...
I said I untied him.
He's already
Oh, he's already untied, yeah. He takes off his clothes for you, in the least unattractive way. The least unattractive way.
I make it look more attractive. No, I help.
We start playing some Kenny G.
Did we?
I played Rest His Soul. Strip That Down for Me by Liam Payne.
Oh my god.
Did we kill the others in a way that their clothes are unwearable, or I think they're all.
They were all killed pretty cleanly.
Okay.
I mean, there might be some blood that could be like
Except
easily.
for the head.
Yeah, there might be some blood that might be easily cleaned out, but you guys killed them pretty, in a way that where y'all didn't really damage the clothing.
Yeah, I just punched that one chick to death.
Oh, that's true.
Rosie bit the motherfucker to death, and then you bit the motherfucker to death.
That's true.
You just bit his head off. Nothing too crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah,
biting.
the I don't know guy is in his underclothing, to enough to not be disgusting. And he backs up and says, "Oh, so we're okay? I can go. I'm not gonna get like punched in the back of my head as I turn around."
Just get out of here. Don't come back.
He turns around and Scooby-Doo runs away. Gets out of the place for a second. It's like Roadrunner. I can't speak. Yeah, he leaves you. You guys are sitting in the field still. The clothing from the bodies, I assume you guys are taking them off. Did y'all want to hide the bodies anywhere specific? You want to do anything
were you
with them?
implying putting them down in the hatch?
Yep.
I think we want to hide them so they don't know where the bodies are and what happened to them.
We could just feed them to the pigs.
I mean, do they eat bodies like very fast? Or would someone come by and say, "Hey, that pig's eating a human"?
We can just put them in the barn and let them eat.
Sure. I mean, it's your place. Whatever works. Let's do that. We take the cloaks. I already have leather armor. I'm probably pretty good there, but I don't want to switch my armor, but I'll take a cloak and try to put it over my horn.
Yeah. Easily enough, you guys, I will say to go ahead and make like performance checks to like disguise yourself.
That's fair.
I've got this.
If you guys have any kind of like makeup kits or anything like that.
I do have inspiration, which I'm gonna use.
I have cartographer's tools.
I might not.
Oh, yeah.
Sadly.
I'm ready to write some letters, y'all.
I got a 17.
Oh shit! I got a now. Oh my god.
No! I got a 4.
Ooh, I got a 16.
That's with my inspiration dice.
Oh no.
So half of what'd you get, Ethan? You said you rolled.
17. Well,
Yeah. So
you're allowed to use inspiration on a nat 1, right?
I've already used my inspiration.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, you used yours.
Yeah, you can use it. It's a die roll.
Okay, well then 17.
Yeah. So half of the party looks well disguised for this mission into the manor.
The one with the
Half the
horns
party
and the
was
red
not.
skins somehow disguised himself.
Vara, you
Yeah.
had a D6. Vara, you had a D6 by the way.
Well, Baz, you're still you're still
I
technically a
did.
wolf, so.
Oh, that's true. No, I would have
Baz is
turned
still
back.
a wolf
I would have
with
turned
this-
back. Yeah, yeah. I would have
You just
turned back
to cloak
for
around
this
you as a
part.
wolf.
No, I rolled a 2, and then I rolled another 2, and I have +0.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
that's rough. Yeah, so you see, half the party looks well disguised enough to probably, infiltrate and unless not do anything suspicious to draw attention, they could probably pass as a red brand. But half of you are not prepared for this journey.
Do Rivian and Baz notice that Barnabas and Vara are like not gonna pass?
Yeah, they did like their best, but their best was their worst. So they didn't do shit.
So I'll just Baz will just be like, Vara, does your grandmother have anything that can kind of help us with this? Because I don't think this is gonna work.
It's not gonna work.
I mean, we can always ask her.
Yeah.
Did she go back to the house?
Yeah, she
Okay.
moseyed away.
I guess we can. It doesn't hurt to go ask.
Yeah, we got to bring these bodies to the barn first, though.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Put the
So
bodies in the barn.
Yeah.
Sorry. Bodies in the barn.
So yeah, we drag
All right.
bodies to the barn.
Alrighty.
Try to
So
kick
you
some grass
guys-
around to disguise the blood.
yeah, you guys successfully take the bodies to the barn. Kick the dirty blood
Bodies
around.
to the barn. Take the bodies to the barn. Sorry.
You feel safe enough in your hiding of them in the barn that you are not going to get caught. And eventually, you make your way back inside into the barn dominion, the actual housing part of this barn dominion. You see your grandma back over there knitting once again.
I saw
She's
her
back
to knitting, I love it.
She sees y'all come back in. She says, "How'd it go? Did you hide the evidence properly, like I taught you?"
I'll just sign pigs.
She goes, "Oh," and she said, "That's smart, girl."
And I'll say, learn from the best.
She winks at you. She says, "What the?" She's like, she signs like, "What the fuck are you wearing?" or what is that?
I guess I didn't do a good enough job. We're trying to infiltrate these guys.
Oh. She looks over at Barnabas. He didn't do a good job either.
Is there anything you can do to help?
I could definitely. It might take the rest of the night to make y'all look passable.
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather sleep
I'm
anyway.
okay with that.
Yeah.
Oh, we can.
I got no
eat.
spells.
She says, you're all just gonna charge in there and fight everyone in there? Do y'all not have anyone else that can help you, or
Oh, I mean,
are y'all being able?
I don't
Are y'all
know
gonna
if
be?
Sildar want to help.
She said, "Who's Sildar?"
Guy we rescued.
She says, "Is he handsome?"
Oh, he is an older dude. You know what, Grandma? He might be to you.
What's that mean?
He's old, so I don't think he's attractive. That's what that means.
She shakes her head.
Unless he looks
tells
like
it
Bruce
it is.
Willis. I don't agree.
He does not look like Bruce Willis.
Boo.
He does not
Boo.
look like a. He does not look like a Spy Kids thumb man. Sadly.
No, he does not. Gosh.
Dum, dum, dum.
Well, I guess. Well, crap. I don't want to go all the way over to Stonehill.
She says, "Why not? Go get some drinks and party."
I can go
You're
get
like,
him.
Yeah, there might be others who might be willing to help us too.
Yeah, we should probably leave the cloaks here, though, right? Go back to our normal looks.
I'm gonna
save
lift
those
up
for tomorrow.
a board in like the kitchen area, and I'm just gonna like, it's like a big space, and I'm just gonna start stuffing all the stuff in there. Be like, all right, here.
Oh, the cloaks? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I take mine off, throw it in there.
Yeah, and
Probably
as
a
you're
good
moving
idea.
stuff around, you see the lost game of Jumanji kind of slide around as well inside there as you're hiding stuff.
I love it.
Ooh, what's that? No, I'm just kidding.
Whole
Here's some
different campaign.
You hear some boom, 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 boom.
What's that noise? I'm
We
sorry,
don't-
he said
we don't-
mate.
we don't play with that anymore. And then I'm gonna reach in and grab me some more
That
incense.
is, yeah, more incense. You definitely do so. Awesome. Your grandma says that dinner should be done in about 2 hours. So when it gets
All right.
completely dark outside, come home.
All right. Well, we'll see you later. I'll see if I can get you a booty call.
She winks at you.
Okay, gross, Grandma. Bye.
She doesn't sign anything back to y'all. Yeah, you guys walk out of house Elderly Farm, headed for the Stonehill Inn, I assume.
Mhm.
So you make your way to the center of town, opposite the town green, of course. You see this large, newly built roadhouse of fieldstone and rough-hewn timbers. You hear all the noises of people just drinking and having not a crazy time, but a peaceful time at the inn. You hear just drinks clack and people slurping on soup. You enter the common room and see it's filled with locals, obviously. Most of their mugs of ale have ale or cider inside of them. And they all kind of eye you with curiosity. You don't see any red brands in here at the moment, of course. But they all kind of eye you, and then they kind of go back to their drinks. You see off in the corner Sildar sitting down, slowly just drinking from a cup as he just scans the room. Looks like he's just taking it all in, analyzing people. Behind the bar is a young human. Bald. Looks like not bald. He looks like a young Bruce Willis. He's cleaning the
Young
mug.
Bruce Willis.
Like Die Hard Bruce
cleaning
Willis when he
them all.
still had a little bit of hair.
Yeah, it's like he needs to just shave it off.
Oh, I was thinking like Fourth Element.
Fifth
Fifth.
on.
Fifth Element.
You're
Jeez.
I
canceled.
didn't know there was a fourth one.
You're canceled.
Oh goodness.
Oh,
Shut up.
you know there was a fourth one. Dang.
It's been like years since I've seen it. Anyways.
But nonetheless, this gentleman is cleaning the cup of ale, smiling happily as the newcomers entered the establishment. And that's the Stonehill Inn. You guys are inside of it.
I'll just say, what's everyone want? I'll get first round.
Ale.
Ale,
That's really kind of you. I'll take a cider.
cider.
Wait, White Russian.
I mean, I'll try. Good call. Vivian?
I'll just take an ale.
All right. I'll go up and
Appreciate it.
just kind of tap on the bar with a gold piece and say, "Do you have White Russians?"
What's a Russian?
Right.
He says, I actually do have a White Russian.
But it's a drink,
I know how
though.
to make. I know. Yeah.
Okay. Just
Yes.
making sure it's not like a person. You know, you're trying to tell a joke or something.
No. I mean, it would make a pretty good joke, but he leans in. Do you know how to make those? Actually, I'm just fucking with you. I know how to make it.
Oh,
I'm
all
just
right.
messing with you.
All right.
Just trying to keep the spirit alive in this fine town filled with not that great guards.
Yeah, we've
yes.
seen some since we got here. Do you know how to make? Actually, no. Do you have mead?
Oh yeah, of course.
All right, we'll take 1 mead, 1 ale, 1 cider. Oh no, 2 ales.
Oh,
A
okay.
mead, 2 ales, and a White Russian.
Okay, I'll bring it to your table. That's gonna be, I don't know, man. Let's say 6 silver.
You got it. I will hand over 10 silver.
Oh,
Just a little tip.
what's this extra coin for? Do you want like
No, it's for
some
you.
juicy drama or something?
No, I don't want
It's
anything.
just.
I mean,
Okay.
if you have some, sure, but no, it's just for
I
you.
mean, I work at an inn, sir. I have tons of juicy drama.
Oh, I mean, spill the tea.
All right, come here. So you know those fun little guards that we have around? Our great guards.
I have seen them.
Well, so these guys, like the hassle every businesses. Oh, I'm gonna be drunk. Every business in town. I don't ever see them mess with the miners' exchange though. I don't think they want to mess with Halia Thornton over there. She I don't know what's going on with that, but I think it's a little shady. I mean, it could be good for town folk. I don't know, but I don't ever see that happening. Yeah.
I mean, that's valuable. I mean, I will ask this: is it possible that Halia brought them in?
I don't think so. I mean, I don't really talk with her like that, but she never seemed to be she seems to be a straight arrow most of the times, but
Okay.
I mean, that's probably not in the realm of possibility. I don't know who brought these fucking guys in. I mean, I heard of someone named Glassstaff, but I don't think Halia would say her name's Glassstaff. That's pretty fucking stupid.
Right. I mean, all we've understood is that they saw weakness and took advantage. So.
Well, they weren't wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't really have many people to protect and guard, and not many adventurers come in anymore these days. You know, we're kind of like, we're coming back. We're going to be bigger eventually over time, but
Well, hopefully, this doesn't last very long, and that's the case. That you can become bigger and better, and this won't happen again. But I appreciate the information.
you didn't hear from me.
Hear what?
Exactly. He turns around and starts pouring you drinks.
Yeah, I'll go back to the table.
Over at the table, Sildar's sitting down. He looks up at all of you. Well, how'd it go? Is Grandma doing good?
Yep.
Cool. Does she, I already got the rooms booked, but did we want to stay there instead, or do we stay here?
Yeah, she's invited you over, man.
Just you.
I mean, just me, yeah.
Oh, we'll be there too, but
Oh, okay. I mean, I didn't have any secret intentions with your grandma, I can assure you that. I mean,
inside check.
Whoa.
okay, go for it.
You want to know? Like,
He sounded like he did. Oh, hold on. Well, I don't know shit. Hold on. Oh wait, I might. No, 11.
I mean, he seems honest with what he's saying. You don't really pick up on anything.
Okay.
He continues, I don't really have intentions like that. I am, I'm seem to be a member of the Lord's Alliance. I'm bound by duty, so.
Duty.
Well, man, I didn't even bring that up. You did.
What the fuck are you talking about? Didn't you just say?
I said she invited you over.
And then I said just you. It was my joke.
Oh.
I'm the one who interjected, but this has been lovely.
Rivian's just laughing.
You guys played too much. no business, no funny business kind of.
You would be honored to have my grandma.
Vara, really?
What makes her so
Started
great?
drinking yet.
What makes her
Hey.
so great?
She might not be able to hear, but that just heightens her other skills, okay?
I do not want to comment on that. But I will assume she's good with her hands. Okay.
Yeah, you should see what she has to do to those plants. But anyways,
What the fuck is happening? Maybe y'all should have left me in that cave.
I'm pretty high right now, man.
Well, maybe you
I knew
need to get
something was up.
crossfaded.
I'm
The
already-
drinks are
I'm
delivered
already
to the table.
drinking my ale. Oh, just kidding. Now I'm drinking my ale.
Yeah. He says, well, what happened? Did anything interesting happen? I found some information out recently. Anything happen with you guys?
Oh, not really. I got revenge, but that's about it.
Revenge on what?
On some
Do tell.
ugly chick with a mole.
Oh, okay. Well, why? What was the revenge? You just don't like people with moles, or ugly people?
What do you gotta talk about?
I want to hear about you guys. I've been in this whole time drinking. I haven't seen the town yet.
So, like, much quieter. I'll just be like, Vara's kind of glossing over the fact that we killed 3 of them.
What the hell? What the fuck? Did anyone see?
Not that we know of. We tried to cover our tracks. It was kind of one of those heat of the moment, we walk up and one of them is smacking around Vara's grandmother, the one we were just talking about.
Shit.
And Vara kind of saw red and instantly killed one, and so it became kind of a whole thing.
Whoa, that's far more interesting than what I was doing. Is your grandma's okay though? I assume, right?
Yeah, why are you so worried?
I'm just gonna quit talking to you until you sober up, because I don't like this. I'm concerned. That's why I'm concerned for people.
It's all right. What did you learn?
Jeez Louise.
I'll
So
wink
that's
at him like,
Vara.
sure.
He's like,
I'll say sure, and then I'll wink.
so, you remember that fellow I was trying to find, Arno Albrecht?
Yes.
I mentioned him on the way here.
Right.
That's why I initially came with Gundren, obviously to escort Gundren, but also to find the Arno. Well, supposedly he disappeared while searching around the Trezendar Manor, which is that big old manor on top of that hill.
Right.
This is about maybe 2 months ago,
Oh.
supposedly. People I've asked in here have said that he was seen going in there, some goofy ass wizard looking guy. They kind of thought it was. I described you, Barnabas, no offense, but you're much younger. That's a joke. Don't beat me up. Nonetheless, they said that they saw him go in that area, general area. So I was thinking that maybe we should investigate that manor, maybe find his dead body, which if he hasn't came out by now, he's obviously dead. We should find his dead body. But he...
Oh, they said there's prisoners down there.
Oh! You got information about the manor? As well as killing people.
Yes. So there were 4 of them, and one of them gave us a bunch of information because, he was new and he didn't really want to be a part of all of this and blah blah.
Oh,
blah. But he gave us some information. Yes, they're like Farah said, they're prisoners down there.
Well, maybe, I think we should probably go save him. If he's still alive, of course. How would we even get in there? Is there should we don cloaks? I'm obviously want to accompany you. I want to see my task through, unless you guys don't think I can keep up. He looks over at Vara. Since I am an older man.
Look, man, we only have 4 disguises.
Okay, maybe you take me in as a prisoner. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know much about you, but I will say that you were captured by the goblins that we ended up killing. So I think I don't know. I mean, what are you capable of? I suppose this is a
That's a
good
fair
question.
point. I mean, I am a member of the Lord's Alliance. I am pretty good with the sword. I mean, I would love to show any of you skill set. Have a quick duel. I would humor that.
All right.
I go easy, of course.
All right, I'm done.
All right.
Should we go outside though? Not right here in the.
Well, of course. I don't want to.
Okay, just making sure. I don't know how this works. I've never done this before.
Let me gather some things real quick. He goes and gets some miscellaneous like fucking sword, like gear he found somewhere. And you guys are outside. He's like, well, how do we want to do this? Do we want to do like, we just blunt weapon, just hit on the sides, a point kind of thing, or do we want to go all out?
Probably the blunt side, mate. I'm not trying to.
Afraid you're gonna get
hurt
an old man.
hurt you.
I will be fine.
Well, that's boring.
Fine, we'll have some action. Jesus.
Whoa, there is no need for violence. Blunt weapons are good.
I will use a blunted weapon. I will use the sides of my blade. I will try not to kill you.
Alright, whatever you say, mate.
I'm gonna lean over to Barnabas and say, I've got 10 silver on Rivian.
Oh shit, I don't want to take the other guy.
If I overhear it, I'll be like, all right, I'll take the other guy. You guys can both go Rivian.
Yeah. You just wanna. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so 10 silver in from each of us, I guess.
All right. So, we'll roll initiative real quick.
Okay.
Okay. He's got a 12.
Yep. I got an 11.
So he says, have at thee. Prepare yourself. He charges forward towards you with the sword. He's going to make 2 longsword attacks against you.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Shit, that dice went off.
I might have bet against the wrong person.
So the first attack is going to be a 14 to hit.
That hits.
The second attack is an 11, which will miss.
That one misses, yeah.
So he does... Oh shit. He does, he's only using one hand, so he does 9 points of slashing damage to you.
Okay.
Dodge this! Ha! It's your turn. Have at thee, foul creature.
I got daggers in both hands. Can I charge at him? The first one misses.
Okay. Ah! You suck.
And then a nat 20.
Ah, my ass.
I rolled a 2 and then a nat 20. I feel great. That's 9 damage as well.
Yes.
And then it's his turn. It's his turn.
Solid blow. What about this? Ah! Oh, shit. 22 to hit, and the other one was 11. You take 2 points of slashing damage this time. Ah, just cut the tip. Now you attack me.
Alright. 16 to hit?
What was it?
A 16?
He's gonna use his reaction to parry your attack.
Parry!
You miss.
Oh. And, what is it? That's... I don't use a modifier if it's a 2 weapon, right?
No. Well, you use your normal
The
to attack modifier. You just don't add the
okay.
damage modifier.
So an 18.
You still miss as he parries this blow with the same
Oh wow.
AC increase that he got from his first parry.
Damn.
You
Alright.
need to stop taking so easy on an old man. A 16 hit.
Okay.
You take 2 more points of slashing damage. I'm just being generous. Come back at me.
All right.
This is like
Swing
one
at
of
him
those
again.
games.
That misses.
You suck.
I'll use my second action to dodge.
Okay.
Oh, it reminds me of Kingdom of Hearts. That's what it is.
Wait, why do you have 2 actions?
Or wait, no, I don't have 2 actions. Never mind, I lied. Don't listen to me. And I'll swing at him again because of the 2 weapon.
Okay.
12 doesn't hit.
Nope. Watch this.
Yeah, all your little one-liners. Definitely Kingdom Hearts.
So 17 and a 22.
Yeah, they both hit. Yeah.
I'm going to stab you twice. Ha ha. Holy shit.
I'm getting my ass whooped right now.
You're going to take 14 points of slashing damage.
Oh, you're done.
I love this so much.
He knocks
poke
me
you.
out.
I poke you. I poke you.
He knocks me out.
Haha. You see that? That's how you do it. Somebody needs. He goes over and starts resuscitating you, or he just slaps you awake. Get up.
He just, get up.
I will.
Oh.
Wait, it's not spare the dying situation, right? This is just.
No,
like-
he's just
No,
unconscious.
it
He
was-
wakes.
I
He
was
walks over and
unconscious.
wakes him up.
Yeah.
Damn.
You slipped on the banana peel. Get up.
Baz
You lost
just,
though.
Baz
It
just
was a
holds
banana?
both hands out for his 10 silver in each hand.
I only have daggers, guys. I don't have any.
Yeah,
other
yeah.
types of weapons.
That's what when you
That's why I was
when you
like,
said you were
I
gonna
want
fight, I'm
someone
like,
to bet-
that's interesting.
Yeah, that's why I wanted someone
I
to
was
bet
trying to
on
be
it.
a supportive friend.
I was trying to be a con man.
Phildar turns around. So those goblins, they surprised me, and like I said, they pushed me off the wagon, and I hit my head. It's not fair to assess my skills based on that.
No,
Sorry
I mean,
for beating up Rivian.
Oh, it's
Oh, that
fine.
was awesome.
yeah,
Yeah,
it
I
was.
think you kind of deserved it.
Whoa.
How fast
Why
the
did I
friendship
deserve
turns.
Why do I deserve it? What?
Because you lost me 10 silver.
I didn't lose you shit. You bet on me.
You know,
Wait, there was a bet going on?
the funny
Apparently, I don't fucking know.
the funny thing is I bought you all drinks and then I just made up for it 2 times over. So that's pretty good. But I did get information.
Oh.
What did you learn?
I mean, do we want to go back and keep drinking? Are we?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Sildar goes back in and he becomes idle in the background unless you guys talk.
Yeah, when we get back to the table, I'll just tell them about the Iron going missing at the manor and seeing. You said that he was like led there by the wizard, right? Like he was with the wizard. A weird-looking wizard guy, isn't that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean that's basically the information that I have.
Oh no, Iarno. Were you asking me that question or were you asking Emily that question? You said something about weird wizard guy leading.
The
Barkeep said that, or no, Sildar said that that people saw the weird wizard guy Iarno walking around the manor and disappearing. He was referring to Iarno as the weird wizard guy.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh. Okay.
Oh no, it was the minor thing. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong note. So, the bartender told me that they leave the miners' exchange alone. They don't have any business with them whatsoever. And so I asked, I mean, is it possible that the leader of the miners' exchange was involved in bringing them into town? And the bartender said, no, I don't think so. That doesn't seem like something that they would do, but she would do. She? Halia, right? Yeah.
Would I know anything about Talia?
Halia.
Halia.
Talia. Okay.
You would know.
Interesting name.
Listen, I don't make the names up. I just read what's on the paper. You don't really know much about Halia. I don't think you would have been around the Miners Exchange much. She's been in town for many years, so she's not a newcomer. I mean, she seems to run the Miners Exchange very well. She seems well respected by miners that do come in and out of that business. And you could ask any normal folk here in Phandelver, and they probably would tell you that she is a successful businesswoman, upstanding citizen. They would say that they're sure that she's probably capable of some shady stuff, but she doesn't ever seem like she does shady stuff. And they would just reassure you that everyone can do shady stuff if they really want to.
Cool. Well, I don't know much about her.
Do you know anything about the Miners Exchange? That's kind of a new term for me. I don't even know what a Miners Exchange is. Like, is it like... Is she involved in mining? Is there, like... I don't know.
You know what? Here's what I know. Take it away.
You know, the Miner Exchange is a trading post where local miners have their valuable finds weighed, measured, and paid out. In the absence of any local authority, the exchange also serves as an unofficial records office, registering claims to various streams and excavations around the area. The exchange is a great place to meet people who spend a lot of time in the countryside surrounding Phandelver. There isn't any real gold rush in Phandelver, but enough wealth is hidden in the nearby streams of dice to support a good number of independent prospectors.
So on the map, the Miners Trail. So I'll just ask Vara, like, so does that lead to like actual mines, like, or is it just river stuff? Is it just... You don't know, Jake? Right.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. The way you said sure just completely erases my thought process.
Yeah, there's no content. We'll say that, I mean,
okay.
The Miners Trail is maybe where most of the miners travel up and down. It's probably the most well-traveled path from like nearby streams and stuff that have been gold rich at some point. Where
I was going in my brain was that the manor has a deep underground, and mines are also deep underground, so there could be some type of, like, these people clear the mines for
I see that.
Halia, but, like, if you don't even know the existence of mines, then yeah.
I will tell you that is not that's a good thought.
All right.
But it's not in this packet of information.
So it kind of sounds like Halia is, I mean, at least somewhat trustworthy, and I mean, they have reason to fear her, so I wonder if it's worth speaking to her about why that might be. Because any dirt we can get, any upper hand we can obtain is worthwhile, right? Before we put cloaks on and try to sneak in there.
Are we gonna do that today?
No, we're gonna
morning?
sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna drink. We're gonna sleep.
I'm ready to go eat some dinner.
Oh yes.
I'm very hungry.
Right, Rivian.
Before we leave, is there a stage in here?
Oh.
Yeah, there's a little stage, a little small stage. It's more sort of just most of it are just a court. It's more so, yeah. There's
no stage, so that I can do Tensor's floating disc.
There is no stage in this establishment.
Oh, I love it.
I cast Tensor's floating disc.
Oh, thank you. That's so kind of you. All right, I'm hoping up, mates. Me in a second, and I'll start playing a song.
All right.
What song are you trying to play?
Lovely ballad.
I want a performance.
My heart will go on.
Right now.
My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion.
Okay, make a performance check for me. You can have assistance since you're on a floating disc of magic.
Heck yeah, give me that nat 20 right here. I got the nat 20.
Did you really?
Holy shit.
That's for performance 26. If but it sounds a lot better than that.
Your heart out. You draw crowds in who look at you, and some people shed tears. Other people cheer. There is about 18 gold that's been thrown your way for this performance.
Nice.
Nice.
As you get pelted in the head with the gold coins. And people say, "Oh my goodness gracious. Yes. Yes, queen. Yes."
Sorry, I'm lagging. I didn't hear like any of that.
Oh.
You get 18 gold as gold is thrown into your head.
Oh, sweet.
People are very moved. They hear people crying. There is a couple people in the crowd saying, "Yes, queen. Yes." You have earned some money that you didn't think was possible from your, like, at least in this town with your performances. You've struck gold, a different kind of gold in Phandelver.
Thank you. Thank you.
And with that, you guys stay at the tavern, or you are heading back to the Alderleaf farm.
We're going for dinner at the farm.
For Din Din.
Time.
You guys make your way over for Din Din. Sildar follows. He follows. You guys all enter, and there is a beautiful spread of food laid out before you. We'll do this little bit of last roleplay if you want to, before we go to the night's end and end the session. You guys, if you want to roleplay at this moment, you guys definitely can. If not,
I
we
would
can
I would just say, Rivian, that was beautiful. Like,
Thank you.
I've never heard that song before, but you were performing it so well, it was like I knew the lyrics and I could sing along with it, and I didn't even know the song.
Yeah, it comes from my background, so of course.
It was nice.
Us circus folk always gotta give a good performance. Just kind of how it works, yeah.
Did you miss it?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
I miss the wyvern we had as a pet, though. That's the biggest thing I miss.
Oh, I bet.
Shit.
Yeah. He's great.
What happened?
Nothing. It's just I'm not there. I'm here. His name's Thrill. He's basically like my father's pet. So. But yeah.
Did you say Phil?
Thrill.
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 Okay.
Thrill.
THRILL.
But you could
I
fill
know how
with
to
thrill.
spell thrill. I thought you said Phil.
I mean, listen, there are so many names that like sound like normal names until Jacob spells them out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he, told
mean-
me, he went and corrected one of my names in the book, in my notes. He said that's wrong.
I like it.
I like that.
We'll say, for the sake of everything in brevity, you guys all eat a healthy meal, find comfortable spaces within the house. I assume Vara sleeps with Carp in his room. Spend some little brother-sister time together. You all take a long rest. And when we pick back up next Tuesday, we will figure out what you guys are planning to do. If you're going to, how you are going to infiltrate this manor, what you are going to. Yeah, so thanks for joining us here at Tabletop Tyranny. That was another episode of Phandelver and Below, the Shattered Obelisk. We will be back next week, same time, same place, to see what happens. And I will say, you guys, after you guys clear the hideout, you get to level up.
Oh,
Jesus.
So,
Dang,
So-
we're living
let's go.
quick compared to
crazy.
Icewind Dale. Oh my god.
Oh my God.
What?
But yeah,
Yes.
you guys will do that, and then we move into like a portion of kind of like there'll be some like side quests gathered in town, and then you guys will do like a main quest, but y'all can do side quests while you are out there doing the main quest kind of thing. It's up to you.
Sweet.
There are items that can be gathered or left.
Oh, we're-
I mean, it's really up to you guys. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for playing. We will see y'all next week.